Now, Nigeria's President Bola Tinubu has read the Riot Act to ministers, tasking them to perform or be ready to lose their jobs. This was during a cabinet retreat for ministers, presidential aides, permanent secretaries, and top government officials in an effort to align their performance to his renewed hope agenda. Now, President Tinubu tasked them to deliver the dividends of democracy to Nigerians, saying that there is much expectations from citizens. Amadin Uyi reports.
It was the first cabinet retreat since the swearing-in of ministers by the current government. The retreat, which was also attended by international development partners, emphasized on Nigeria's growing responsibility in Africa and around the world, and the need to ensure the current administration is a success.
Nigeria faces big security, economic and social challenges. In a global context, the big challenges: a difficult global economy, shifting geopolitical and foreign policy pressures. And as I've said in public before, I applaud the big and bold economic reforms that you are taking forward. I admire your leadership of ECOWAS, your strong voice on democracy, and your G20 international engagement, all of which have thrust Nigeria back onto the international stage.
President Bola Tinubu challenged ministers, aides, and senior officials on their performance, urging them to live up to their responsibilities to Nigerians and improve the lives of poor citizens.
So I assure you, you have a free hand. You must be intellectually inquisitive to ask how, why, when, and why it must be immediate. You have responsibility to serve the people. Let us be determined that corruption will go. Progress will be achieved. Better wages for our workers. Living wages. We will transform the economy to work for millions of our citizens. We must take 50 million people out of poverty.
He warned ministers, saying their performance will be reviewed, and those underperforming will be shown the way out.
At the end of this retreat, we are going to sign a bond of understanding between you, the ministers, the permanent secretary, and myself. If you are performing, nothing to fear. If you miss the objective, we review. If no performance, you leave us. No one is an island, and the buck stop on my desk.
High point of this retreat will feature the signing of the ministerial performance band by ministers, ministers of state, and permanent secretaries. The bonds contain the ministerial deliverables alongside their key performance indicators, KPIs. Each of the KPIs contain the baseline data and targets for the next 4 years.
The Secretary to the Government of the Federation informed the ministers that from 2024, their performance will be assessed quarterly. Amadin Uyi, reporting for News Central.